Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Pooja Yashaswinalutla and today we're going to explore one of the most exciting, powerful and unique techniques used in marketing analytics, that is sentiment analysis. Every day, millions of people post their opinions about brands, products and experiences online, right? Through the tweets, reviews, Facebook comments, or even the YouTube videos. But how can companies actually measure those emotions at a scale? So that's where sentiment analysis comes in. It allows marketers to understand how customers feel about their brand, whether the sentiment is positive, negative, or even neutral, and use that information to make data driven decisions. And in this video, I'll explain what sentiment analysis is, how it works, what tools are used, and its real world applications in marketing, and even some challenges to watch out for. So, stay tuned by the end and you'll know exactly how brands like Netflix, Coca-Cola, and Amazon use data to read customer emotions. So, what is sentiment analysis? So, sentiment analysis, also known as opinion mining, is a branch of natural language processing, or also called as NLP. Its main goal is to detect the emotional tone behind a piece of text, whether it's joy, anger, disappointment, excitement, or even satisfaction. In simple terms, it's about teaching computers to understand human emotions in text. For example, if a customer writes, "This coffee tastes amazing," then the algorithm tags it as a positive sentiment. Also, if they say, "The service was slow and disappointing," that's negative sentiment. And if they just say, "It was okay," that's neutral. So it totally depends upon the customer review. And it takes the review of the customer as a positive, negative, or neutral. And now let's break down how it actually works behind the scenes. Sentiment analysis is typically involves three main approaches. That is, first, rule-based systems, second, machine learning-based system, and finally, deep learning approach. So, what is the rule-based systems? These use predefined dictionaries of words like good, excellent, amazing, like might each score +1, while bad, terrible, poor might score -1. Like the algorithm sums up all these values to classify the overall sentiment. For example, if a phone got some reviews and those reviews include, "Wow, that's a great phone," +1. It's okay, nothing here. And "Oh my god, the battery percent is so bad," then it's minus. So they be taking all the pluses and all the minuses, and this is how it runs in the backend, like rule-based system. And machine learning based systems, here algorithms are like naive Bayes, logistic regression, or support vector machines, which are trained on thousands of labeled text samples, where each sentence is already tagged as positive, negative, or neutral. Once trained, the model can automatically predict the sentiment of a new or unseen text. So, these do have some challenges that we're going to talk about in the future of this video. And finally, the deep learning approach. So these use new neural networks like LSTMs, CNNs, or transformer models like BRET. So they are able to understand context, tone, and even the sarcasm much better than earlier methods. Like as I said, there was a small challenges like in the before one, like machine learn based techniques, they will overcome in the deep learning approaches. For instance, with a deep learning model, this model can understand this movie was sick actually means it is great and not ill or not the negative term. So depending on the context. So the deep learning approaches really understand what's the context is and then take the positives or negatives. Then and coming for the real world marketing applications, how do the marketers use all this? Let's look at some powerful applications of sentiment analysis in the marketing world. First one is brand monitoring. Companies constantly analyze social media mentions to track how people feel about their brand in real time. If there is sudden spike in negative sentiment, it can alert them to address the problem quickly. For example, a product defect or a PR issue. Generally, this works in the movie fields also, like the PR team will be playing all the games for the positive effect when the negative things happen to the XYZ hero or the actor or actress. And the product feedback. Businesses analyze product reviews on sites like Amazon, Yelp to identify what customers love and what they dislike. This helps improve product features or customer service. And coming to the campaign effectiveness. After a marketing campaign, sentiment analysis helps measure people how they reacted. For instance, during a Nike's Just Do It campaign, analysis tracked millions of tweets and found that over 80% were positive, showing how strong the brand resonance is. And coming to the competitor analysis, brands can also compare their sentiment with competitors to see whether they stand in the public perception. For example, the most competition is between the Apple phone, that is iPhone, and also the Android phone, right? So they always are in the competition to stand in the public perception. Customer segmentation, combining sentiment scores with the demographic or behavioral data helps companies segment audiences by emotional tone, such as enthusiastic promoters versus dissatisfied customers. Positive side and negative side, always the customer segmentation. And real-time insights like these allow marketing teams to make fast data-driven adjustments. And now coming to the tools and technologies. You don't need to build a sentiment analyzer from scratch. There are plenty of tools already available in the market. Some free and open source options includes VADER, VADER, great for short text like tweets. Generally, these are the tweet comments that you can see online. And TextBlob, easy to use for the quick sentiment scoring in Python language. NLTK, which offers tokenization and basic NLP utilities. And for the enterprise level solutions, the companies use IBM Watson natural language understanding and Google Cloud Natural Language API, which is very famous these days, right? And BrandWatch. You can even connect sentiment APIs to visualization tools like Power BI or Tableau to display the real-time dashboards. Alright, like how do we even use the Power BI to analyze the sentiments of the customers? Like, if you have a product in your mind and the people who like it, who dislike it, or some people have a neutral thoughts about it, right? So we can do a pie chart or the bar graphs when you're comparing from year to year or the brand to brand. So, these visualization tools like Power BI or Tableau will really help to display the real time dashboards. For instance, I recently analyzed customer reviews for a coffee brand using Python VADER library. Out of 5,000 reviews, about 72% showed positive sentiment, with the keywords like smooth, rich, and perfect. Like, if the coffee is so tasty, they do say the smooth word, right? And that's an actionable insight marketers can immediately use for campaigns. And challenges and limitations. As I spoke before in this video, there are some challenges and limitations to this sentiment analysis. Of course, this is not flawless. There are some challenges. So, sarcasm and irony. So, in a sentence like, great, my phone just broke again, I might sound like you can understand when I'm talking to you like that, but when you type it, great, my phone just broke again sounds positive, but actually means the opposite. Context and ambiguity. Words like mad can mean angry or excited depending on the context. Mixed sentiments. Some reviews express both positive and negative emotions, such as this camera is great, but the battery dies so fast. That's iPhone for you guys. And the language and the slang. Multi-language posts or slang expressions are harder for the models to interpret correctly. Not everybody speaks English, not everybody speaks Spanish, so many other people talk different languages. So when you're typing your review in your own language, that may sound that slang may sound differently for different reviewers. And that's why businesses often combine automated analysis with human validation to ensure accuracy. And finally, conclusion. So, to summarize, there are few points. Sentiment analysis help marketers measure customers' emotions and opinions using NLP and machine learning. It's used for brand monitoring, campaigning, evaluation, product improvement, and competitive insights. And while the technology isn't perfect, it's getting smarter every year, allowing brands to understand customers not just by what they say, but what they feel. I hope this video gives you the clear picture of how sentiment analysis is transforming the marketing analysis. If you find this helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe for more marketing analytics tutorials. And before you go, here's a question that I would love to ask. So, which brand do you think listens best to the customers online and why? Drop your thoughts in the comment below. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.